Hi, I'm Tani, and what you're seeing below in my bear bank is a quote from Billy Wilder's Sunset Boulevard that I've done an in-depth analysis for Bearland. It's one of 50 key quotes from the movie, each with very detailed analysis linked to key themes of the movie that you can get from bearland.com. In this video, I'll do a quick analysis of the quote so that you can think about how that analysis can help you write essays on key themes explored by Wilder in the movie. The quote, "Norma, grow up. You're a woman of 50. There's nothing tragic about being 50, not unless you try to be 25, is disdainfully said by Joe, the penniless screenwriter that becomes Norma's replacement ship. So why is this quote such a good one to keep front of mind when studying the movie? You can link this quote to the themes of gender, power, and ageism. How? Let's begin. This is a very condescending quote that speaks volumes about the gender disparity in both the 1950s and in Hollywood. Here, writer Joe Gillies is telling Norma to grow up, suggesting that she's a child and he has authority over her. The quote comes about when Joe finally decides to leave Norma and cut the proverbial umbilical cord that has tethered him to her. In response, she threatens to kill herself, grabbing her gun. When Joe is dismissive of her threat, she warns him that hundreds of thousands of people will care if she dies. Both Joe and Max have been lying to Norma, facilitating and enabling her delusion about her relevance in the era of the talkies and in an industry that only tolerates women who are young and attractive. More on this in a second. Joe, and particularly Max, Norma's man butler, have been infantilizing Norma. Norma cannot act without Max's help, evident in this scene when she calls for Max's help to stop Joe from leaving. "You can't do this, Max, Max!" Thus, it is pretty unfair for Joe to expect Norma to suddenly snap out of the very delusions he's enabled, to grow up as he commands. Joe's comment is also quite disingenuous. He says there's nothing tragic about being 50, but in reality, being 50 was not good for Hollywood actresses. Wilder's Sunset Boulevard explores the power disparity between men and women and how this is accentuated in Hollywood. I've mentioned Sheldrake, the Hollywood producer, in a few of my other Bearland YouTube videos on Sunset Boulevard, and so for this quote, I'm going to focus on the mise-en-scène in Sheldrake's office. In numerous shots, viewers are able to see framed pictures of attractive women on the wall of Sheldrake's office. These framed props purposefully are placed in Sheldrake's office to metaphorically convey how the industry's backbone is made up of young, beautiful women. Without them, the industry would not survive, and yet in return for their service, once aged, they are cast into irrelevance, like Norma. As such, it is understandable that Norma tries to be 25, and the obsession with youth is explored more explicitly in an earlier montage of the merciless series of treatments Norma undergoes when she thinks she's about to return to the screen. More discussion on ageism and on the montage scene can be found in my quotes analysis from bearland.com. Go there to buy the 50 quotes and analyses so that one will be emailed to you each day. Reading a little each day to make revision and preparation for the assessment and exam a lot easier. Being the first year that Sunset Boulevard is on the VCE text list, it's anybody's guess what the targeted themes or characters might be, so it'll pay to be well across the key quotes, cinematography, and the director's views and values in shaping the film, which the Bear quotes and analysis will definitely help with. And if you want to get the quotes and analysis at once, add the Add to Bear Bank into your cart before checking out. With Bear Bank, you'll be able to search and filter through all the quotes and notes to find relevant quotes and notes for essay writing a lot easier. While I'm here, you can get the quotes only sent to you daily for free from bearland.com as well. It's a great way to test yourself daily to see if you can remember the quote, its context, and how it can relate to a key theme of the text, and help you build your quote bank. There are more videos like this for Sunset Boulevard on the Bearland YouTube, so do check them out and like this video. All the best with your studies, be educated and read.